Hang on one second, folks. I just need to fix one thing. I'll be right there. One last check to see if the resolution's set. One last check to see if the resolution's set. And the second screen. Not yet, Ruslan. Got overloaded with a lot of other things. I won't, Jaden. Hang on. One of the issues with this emulator I'm using is that I need to fix the cropping. Looks good, everyone? Cropping and everything? It should be all fine. Nope, I will not beat this in one session. It'll be multiple. Let's reshuffle the chat and truly begin, I guess. This game is too long for that. You'll see soon enough which emulator I'm using. Very soon. No, Ruslan, that's out of date. Way out of date. Pick him. Just wait a second. I always loved this intro. Same with Seasons. The Triforce. Where are we getting sent to? Where is Link being sent to? Where is Link being sent to? Find out in... Greetings, everyone. My name is Etterville, and I welcome you all to my blind Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages, a 2D action-adventure game developed by Capcom and published by Nintendo for the Game Boy Color in 2001. I'm doing this now to reward Paul for being... I'm playing through this game now thanks to Paul. I'm playing through this game now thanks to Paul. I'm playing through this game now thanks to Paul. I'm playing through this game now to reward Paul for being such an active member of the community. I'm playing through this game now to reward Paul for being such an active member of the community. And also, I'm playing through this game now as Paul's birthday was a few months ago. So let's start. As this is a blind Let's Play, I apologize in advance for any silly mistakes or false assertions I'll make. Well, we have no choice in the matter. Welcome to Labrina. Pre-Octoroks. We didn't do much, we just showed up. A triangle? What if we had a square instead? Hey Impa. You look a bit blue. Do you need to visit a doctor? Be careful. Be careful what you wish for. I don't know. You seem a bit suspicious. I really think you should visit a doctor. Fine then. Perhaps the world too. Thank you. Ruslan, please no spoilers. I know that, but please, don't spoil the game. If you keep doing that, you'll be removed from the rest of this. What land doesn't? Also, Impa, why are you standing there? Very soon, in fact. Done done. Impa was possessed all along. And come on, Triforce. Could you not given us a sword? Could you not started us out with a sword? Whoops. Varan, the main antagonist of this game. It sure beats Ganon being the same It sure beats Ganon. Oops. It sure beats Ganon being the main antagonist. Unfortunately, she's prepared. There's nothing we can do here. And as she's the Oracle of Time, she can freely travel between multiple time periods. Or in the case of this game, only really two. And as she starts meddling in the past, the present starts changing. That boy got turned into an old man, and all these creatures are disappearing. The animal sanctuary never existed. And this boy turned to stone. I thought he'd disappear. You know, I'm surprised Ralph isn't angry at us. We are the direct cause of her being possessed. We're the direct cause of her being possessed. We are the direct cause of her being possessed. He has a legitimate reason to be angry at us. He has a legitimate reason to be angry with us. We didn't do much. We didn't do anything at all. Smart of Varen. No kidding. No, really? Thank you. I wish we had this earlier. Maybe this could have made a difference. After a short detour, sure. One of my favorite overworld teams is playing. Just want to check up on you, in case there's some remnant evils. Hi there, Octorox. Rolling Ridge. Our first rupee. Remember this for later. I love this overworld team. In fact, I kind of like it more than the traditional Hyrule team. In fact, I like it more than the traditional Hyrule overworld team. In fact, I like it more than the traditional overworld team for Hyrule. In fact, I like this more than the traditional Hyrule overworld team. I understand vanishing, but what's with turning into stone? This isn't seasons. Yes, Ruslan. Although, for Game Boy Advance titles, I suggest using MGBA. Although, for Game Boy Advance titles, I'd advise using MGBA. The first ring. The friendship ring. Doesn't have any effects. Doesn't have any effects. But gets the ball rolling. VBA is outdated. That's why. It's over 10 years old, and it has some serious security flaws and inaccuracies. And has several serious Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's fix that. How do I get out of this? Got it. For this playthrough, I will not use the link cable features, nor will I use any transfer passwords. When I eventually play seasons, I will use a link password. When I eventually play seasons, I will use a password to carry over some of the stuff from Ages. Maku Road. Fairly peaceful looking. Remember these spots for later. Remember these holes for later. Are you related to the Great Deku Tree? Of all things, it's sorrow. And of course, she gets around to killing this tree in the past. And of course, she gets around to killing Maku in the past. And of course, she gets around to killing Maku in the past. Hi again, Ralph. About 10 minutes ago. Wait up, Ralph. Into the past we go. I'll get around to that. As for what's tonight, 2 shorter LPs of games. As for what's tonight, 2 shorter titles. Not demos, but short games. Aww. Good parenting. No nights in a while? And monsters have started showing up. I'll be streaming for about an hour tonight. Or they've been confiscated. Or they've been confiscated. Or they've been confiscated. Sadly, we're poor. The Triforce didn't teleport us in with any money. I need a berry pouch. Not only is she changing the past, she's also frozen time in the past. She's also frozen it in the past. Remember, as this is a blind playthrough, I apologize in advance for any silly mistakes or false assertions I'll make. For instance, I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to go. For instance, I don't know exactly where the tower is. I only played up to the first dungeon many years ago. For instance, I only played up to the first dungeon several years ago. I guess we'll find the shovel. I guess we'll find a shovel in the tower. Need the power bracelet for that. And please, no spoilers. If you post spoilers... Nice. Let's immediately disobey him. In a moment. Once I get the shovel. Let me guess. She's also possessed. Let me guess. She's also possessed. Aww. But let me guess. It's being corrupted by Varan into the final dungeon. Maybe, Jaden. This is kind of a special occasion, that's why I'm playing it. I will eventually play Seasons in the future. But following that, it depends. Oh look, the first heart piece. No kidding. It truly is being turned into the final dungeon. Yelled at? Link's been through far worse. Eventually, these workers should start collapsing then. Now think how it's affecting the plant life. Now think how it's affecting the rest of the flora and fauna. Now think how the freezing of time is affecting the other flora and fauna. Now think how the frozen passage of time is affecting the other flora and fauna. There's a huge risk of starvation. Also, for these sorts of playthroughs, I like talking with most of the NPCs. If I really wanted to, I could have been at the first dungeon by now. Sure, thank you. Anything of interest here? I'll be back then. Perhaps to the Pegasus boots. To a loose back. I'm almost certain this is the final dungeon. The first piece of heart. Collect 4 to get an extra heart container. Now, before I go back to check on the younger Mako tree, no. Where can I plant it? I see. Oh, I see. I see. I see. So let's check the menu. And the map. I was just a bit off from the center. Yep, fantasy art rules. I mean, they're not bad. They're perfectly serviceable. Maku Road. Down we go. Nope. Always check the sides. Mako Road. Past edition. This time with actual monsters. Starting with the keys. I don't know the names of most of these Zelda enemies. I don't know the names of most of these Zelda enemies. I don't know the names of most of these Zelda enemies. Let me know if I'm really far off. I think these are called poise? The slime creatures? To be quite honest... Well, actually I can't say anything. I never played Oracle of Time. Well, I can't actually say anything. I never played Ocarina of Time. Well, completed it, I mean. Skeletons. Second piece of heart. All basic Zelda mechanics. This was a proto... That's why she disappeared. Aw. She looks cute. Probably Style Childs. Moblins. Thanks. A giant tree? Oh look! A portal to the past... Oh look! A portal to the present has opened up. Oh look! A portal to the present has opened up. How lucky. Thank you for also opening up the door. Thank you for also opening the gate. Then again, I have played Secret of Mana. I don't remember making that promise. You did. I don't recall saying anything. You did. But I suppose it was 400 years ago. I still like you more than a Deku Tree. Link can't talk, but he can pantomime and gesture. Nah, we got it. The 8 Essences of Time, aka the 8 MacGuffins. In Seasons, it was the Essence of Seasons. Here it's Essences of Time. We passed by the entrance before. A bag of seeds. Essentially, this game's version of the lamp. And we can travel inside the tree too. Will do. Anyways, we're off to the Yall Graveyard. Before that though, I want to purchase a shield. Oh, he's implied to talk in the universe? And here I thought he was mostly silent. And before anyone else asks, no, you can't steal stuff here. This is not Link's Awakening. We're all set. We're off to the Y'all graveyard. I like how you see this at the start of the game. I like how you can see this at the start of the game. I like how you can see this at the start of the game. I like how you see this sign at the start of the game. To build up some foreshadowing. To build up some foreshadowing. It. Gotta be sure. I can also dig up all the ground, but I won't do that. Need the power blade. I need the power bracer for that. I need the power bracer for that. This was easy. I got the graveyard key. My ticket to entering the first dungeon. If I really wanted to check everything, I'd dig up the ground. I'd dig up the ground. I see. If I really wanted to check everything, I'd dig up all the squares. But I won't. Not yet, anyways. FYI, this will not be a 100% playthrough. FYI, this will most likely not be a 100% playthrough. Level 1, Spirit's Grave. Unfortunately, we can't lift up these pots by base. Unfortunately, we can't lift up these pots at base. Unfortunately, we can't lift up these pots at base. Got it. Hi, Eduardo. Nice of the developers to start us out with the map. Only one floor here. What's in his chest? Compass. I mean, it was fairly obvious here. Aw, look how happy the snake is. Aw, look how happy the snake is. Along with seasons, rings are one of this game's main mechanics, or gimmicks. Along with... something's here. Along with seasons, one of this game's main mechanics are rings. Along with seasons, one of this game's main mechanics are rings. Collect and get them appraised. Collect and get them appraised. Collect and get them appraised. Yeah, no idea why they're called ropes. Mini-boss time. Ow, ow. That was easy. Thanks for the fairy. And we opened up the shortcut. And we opened up a shortcut to the start of the dungeon. And we opened up a shortcut to the start of the dungeon. Boomerang moblins. How far am I? Wall Masters. This isn't the way either. The dungeon item should be... The dungeon item should be nearby. The dungeon item should be nearby. Every single one had... Every dungeon has one of them. Every dungeon has one of them. It has to be here. Or there's the mine. Or perhaps it's only a small key. Fair enough. Should have visited here first. This will be edited down into an LB format, so a bit of the backtracking will be cut down. There it is. We got the power bracelet. Now we can lift up those pots. As with most Zelda games, once you obtain the dungeons made... As with most Zelda games, once you obtain the dungeon item... As with most Zelda games, once you obtain the dungeon item, it kind of recontextualizes the dungeon. It somewhat recontextualizes the dungeon, and you can explore the rest of it. And you can explore the rest of it. I can now push these as well. The boss key. Interesting to put it just one room west of... It's interesting to place it just one room left of the starting room. It's interesting to place it just one screen west of the starting room. It's interesting to place it only one screen away from the starting room. Boss time. Pumpkinhead? Pumpkinhead? Oh, it's actually a ghost. Easy. Slightly tougher than the first boss in Seasons. I obtained the Eternal Spirit, the first essence of time. One sec. Alrighty then, with the first dungeon done. Alrighty then, with the first dungeon complete. It's time to check out some of the stuff. Can't push this yet, or can. With the first dungeon completed, it's time to check out some of the new stuff. Aww. The pole clock. Hopefully later rather than sooner. Hopefully later rather than sooner. Another dungeon there? I know eventually I'll gain the ability to swim. The same thing... I know that because the same thing happened in Seasons. I know that because the same thing happened in Seasons. and it was made by the same developer. Third piece of heart. The max number of hearts you can obtain in this game is 14. What's down here? Yeah. Next stop is the Western Woods, which we can now access. Thanks to the power bracelet. Sorry. We never really explored these towns. We never really explored the town during the present. We never really explored this town during the present. So let's do so. Alright, we need a name. I'll be right back in a moment. Any names? Any suggestions, Jaden? I see Yuri, I see Tom. Okay, I'm RNGing it. Flynn wins. We only get 5 characters anyways. You can also name him Kid. You can also name him Kid. You can also name him Kid. We can only fit 5 letters, so I had to go with that. Moosh? Oh, I forgot. In other Zelda games, it's an 8. In other Zelda games, it's an 8. Here it isn't. That's a lot of burbs. I don't need to learn about any of these things, but in case you wish to do so, this place is available. This house is for you. There are only 2 ages to worry about here, as opposed to 4 seasons. Speaking of which, I really should save. Speaking of which, I really should save. Let's check out the Black Tower in the present. And I can't, it's blocked off. Probably not complete either. Symmetry City, Lena City. I mean, they're smart. I mean, it was smart of her to do that. But really, what difference would it make? It's in the present, and she's in the past. That looks like the next dungeon, I think. I'll check this out first, then Symmetry City. Look at all the water down there. Look at the water tiles down there. That certainly looks different. That one in the chest may be difficult to find. Never mind. That was easier than I thought. Oh, these are fairies? I thought there were some sort of flying bunnies. And I can't escape until I figure out where everyone is. Well, we can, thankfully. If these fairies were more jerkish, they'd try trapping us here forever if we didn't beat the game. If we didn't beat their game. If these fairies were more jerkish, they'd try trapping us here forever until we beat their game. But they're kind enough to let us leave. Hmm. I'm trying to backtrace where I'm supposed to go. Okay, I think I know what to do. I didn't do this pattern. See, there it is. Also, I forgot to appraise my rings. And I accidentally skipped something. Two things I overlooked. One, I forgot to appraise my rings. Second, I missed talking with someone. You're welcome? What was the purpose of this anyways? The screens are no longer jumbled, but... Oh, wait, I see it. I see the reason. This thing. Ancient cave. Well, they weren't kidding when it said it crumbled easily. Sure, I guess. Let's backtrack to that side of the world. Ah, phew. Before that, though... Can we reach Symmetry City? Alright then. Maybe we can help you in the past. Well, I guess we can't reach Symmetry City. I can't hit the switch. By using a mask? I can't wait to get the flippers. I like how the town is changing up. As Varen is meddling more and more in the past. I never did check out this side. I know Tingle's up there. No. I need the bow and arrow. Enough exploring the countryside. I need to get my rings appraised. And then go back to Neru's house. It surely will, Paul. It just screams flippers. First one seems nice. Let's wear it right now. Oh yeah, you have to do it from here. You can't do it from the menu. I know, limitation. Ask Tingle. We'll talk with him later. If you're wondering about the change in voice between episodes, it's due to different noise filtering settings. Ooh. I got the Harp of Ages. How do you know it's not a trick? Good job, Neru. Having a backup plan. So by playing sick tunes, we can travel between ages. The question is, we need to find them. The question is, where are these sleeping portals? Eventually, we will gain the ability to... Eventually, we will gain the ability to travel between time at any point. Eventually, we'll gain the ability to travel between... ages anywhere. In fact, let's do it now. I knew it. This tile was already rather suspicious. This tile was already rather different looking. You know what? Can we see how the dungeon has changed? It doesn't even exist now. It must have been built. It must have been built sometime within a... It must have been built within the 400-year time span. It must have been built within the 400-year time span. Delicious. Another ring. Eventually, we will gain the ability to travel between ages more freely. Eventually, we will gain the ability to travel between ages almost anyway. Eventually, we will gain the ability to travel between... We will gain the ability to travel between ages almost anywhere. Eventually, we will gain the ability to travel between ages almost anywhere. Eventually, we will gain the ability to travel between ages. Eventually, we will gain the ability to travel between ages almost anywhere. On the other side, then. I was hoping to teleport to the other side. Eventually, we'll gain the ability to travel between ages almost anywhere. Those slimes look even more menacing. What kind of seeds? Wink wink, nudge nudge. Let me guess. We need those special seeds. Too heavy. It can't be a regular gaseous seed. Eat rock, soldier. That doesn't sound too bad. It's only moblins. I fear the passage of time more. I fear the frozen passage of time. I fear the frozen passage of time more. Anyways, the fourth piece of heart. Anyways, that's the fourth piece of heart, which means I get a full heart. Which means I get a full heart container. which translates into a full heart container. No thanks. I already have a shield. There you are. There's the tree. That was closer than I thought. That was closer than I thought. That was closer than I thought. Gotta loop around though. No, I already have a shield. In case you don't have it though. We probably need it soon. That's nice. That's nice indeed. Only 10? I should have bought it here instead. I should have saved up my rupees and bought it here. And bought it here. Mystery seeds. I see what they mean. Do you want more mystery seeds? Fine then, we're going back. Let's show these to the guard at the tower. Let's show these to the guard at the tower. Let's show these to the guard at the tower. Let's show these to the guard at the tower. Let's show these to the guard at the tower. Or you can directly take us there. Or you can directly take us there. Thanks, guard. Thanks, guard. Suddenly the environment has gone a lot... Suddenly the environment has gone a lot better. Suddenly the environment has gone a lot lusher. Suddenly the environment has become a lot lusher. Suddenly the environment has become far lusher. Suddenly the environment has become far lusher and greener. Has become far lusher and green. Has become far lusher and greener. Awesome! Explosives. Another key. Really? We just need to walk south. Really? We just need to walk south. Varan. Oops. Perhaps she's weak to them. Perhaps she's weak to them. I don't know. People can easily sleep during the daytime. I don't know. People can sleep during the daytime. No wonder why the guard is frightened. Another Zelda staple. Another Zelda staple. What? Are you trying to absorb Ganon? What? Are you trying to absorb... What? Are you trying to absorb Ganon? What? Are you trying to absorb Ganon? What are you trying to do? Absorb Ganon? Ouch. Watch where you're flying. She'll be back. Wait a minute. Can I blow open these stones? No, I can't. They just look so odd. They look so oddly placed to me. That guy's vanished. Level 2, wing dun- wait. Anyways, on to level 2, Wing Dungeon. That was pretty fast. Well, I'm out of them. Whoops. Anyways, on to level 2, Wing Dungeon. That was fairly fast. I thought this would be farther away. Sorry about that statue. Oops. Hate when this happens. Anyways, on to the second dungeon. Anyways, on to level 2, Wing Dungeon. That was fairly fast. And here I thought... And here I thought it would take far... And here I thought it would take longer. And here I take longer to reach. And here I thought it would take longer to reach. And here I thought it would take... And here I thought it'd take longer to reach. And here I thought it'd take longer to reach. Okay, strategy 2. Shield. Let's get some healing because I'm really low now. What are these enemies called again? This is what... Imagine if you didn't have a shield here. Now imagine if you didn't have a shield for this. Ah, we need to match the color. Now imagine if we didn't have the shield for this. We would have to backtrack and get it that way. Does it have to be right at the top or bottom? I'm guessing it has to be on the top red. Still blue. I need to get it one off. Oh, wait a minute. No? That's what I'm trying to figure out. If I can get gold... Okay. There we go. Yeah. Compared with seasons, this is more puzzle oriented. Yeah, compared with seasons, this is more puzzle oriented. Compared with seasons, this is more puzzle oriented. Whereas that one was more action oriented. Compared with seasons, this is more puzzle oriented. Whereas that one was more action oriented. We'll especially see that later. We'll especially see that in play later. I don't get it. Oh, I see it. I noticed that earlier, but I wanted to check north first. When you said near the tracks, I thought you meant north side of the tracks. This has 2 floors. Well, technically the previous dungeon had 2 floors, but that only consisted of 1 room. But the basement level only consisted of 1 room. So that doesn't really count. That's why there were all those Octoroks trying to sell us this. That's why there were all those Octoroks trying to sell us a shield. That's why there were all those Octoroks trying to sell us shields. That's why there were all those Octoroks trying to sell us shields. Time for a platforming section. Ever since Link's Awakening, between Link's Awakening and the Whomps. Between Link's Awakening and the Oracle games, there are these 2D platforming sections. Between Link's Awakening and the two Oracle games, there are these 2D platforming sections. Between Link's Awakening and the 2 Oracle games, there are these 2D platforming sections. There are these 2D platforming sections. There are these 2D platforming sections. Although, it's more apparent in Link's Awakening, seeing how the first major dungeon item you acquire is the Rock's Feather. Seeing how the first major dungeon item you acquire is the Rock's Feather. Seeing how the first major dungeon item you acquire is the Rock's Feather. Deku Shrub. My apologies. Seeing how the first major item you acquire... Mini-boss time. Oh. Fair enough. Look at all the bones of... Look at all the bones of all the other... Look at the bones of all the other travelers. Look at the bones of the unfortunate travelers. Look at all the bones of... Look at the bones of all those unfortunate travelers. Look at all the bones of those... Look at the bones of those unfortunate travelers. Look at the bones of those unfortunate travelers. That's new. Ouch. At first, they're pretty simple. At first, they're fairly simple, but following the turds... But following the turd spinny slash... But following the turds... But following spinny... But following spinny slash number 3... It gets tougher. But following spinny slash number 3... It gets tougher. But following spinny slash number 3... They get tougher. Now I gotta be careful. Or not. One more strike. Bye. We reached the halfway point. Ever since Link's Awakening, between Link's Awakening and the Oracle games, there are these 2D platforming sections. Although in Awakening, it's more pronounced. Seeing how you start... Ouch. Although in Awakening, it's more pronounced. Seeing how the first major dungeon item is the Rock's Feather. Seeing how the first major dungeon item is the Rock's Feather. Speaking of which, we just acquired the Rock's Feather. Now we can jump. Now this is truly a classic platformer. I didn't expect to acquire the dungeon item. Here. I didn't expect to acquire the dungeon item here. I didn't expect to acquire the dungeon item here. I didn't expect to acquire the dungeon item here. I didn't expect to acquire the dungeon item here. Almost. I think I can make the jump. I didn't expect to acquire it here. One more go, then I'll ignore it. Yeah, I don't think I can reach it. Keep going to the left, then. How do we do this? Let's ask the owl for advice. Okay. That's cool. At first glance, I thought you needed to push the block. Anyways, with the Rock's Feather, you can jump over one tile. Anyways, with the Rock's Feather, you can jump over one tile wide gaps. If I don't know what's happening there. Anyways, with the Rock's Feather, you can jump over one tile wide gaps. Anyways, with the Rock's Feather, you can jump over one tile wide gaps. In any case, with the Rock's Feather, you can jump across one tile wide gaps. Oh yeah, there is that door key. There is that chest to the right. It doesn't matter the direction. I just need to reach it. Instead I die, of course. I keep forgetting how sticky the edges are. I keep forgetting how quote-unquote sticky the edges are. Anyways, with the Rock's Feather, I can jump across one tile wide gaps. Anyways, with the Rock's Feather, I can jump across one tile wide gaps. And now the rest of the dungeon has been opened up to me. Just be careful when standing next to edges. They are a bit stickier than you expect them to be. Did I check the left? Yes, I did for the most part. In we go. It should be opened up now. We've already been here. That must mean the minecart's on the other side. That must mean the minecart's on the other side. Well, I can't go back here. This is one way. We're back here. I need to find a way to get to this side, but I tried pushing on the blocks. Oh, wait, I see it. Silly me. Alright, back here, midway point. I completely missed this key door. I completely missed this key block. That explains a bunch. Now I can get past this point. I forgot about the existence of them in this game. That makes much more sense. I'm going to need to use the feather and bombs in order to win this, don't I? Take care of the flying flowers. I like how you can assign different items to different buttons. You don't always need the sword equipped. Future Zelda titles made this even better. Whoops, that's not how I want it. Future Zelda titles made this even better. Future Zelda titles made this even better. And now I get why this dungeon's called the Wing Dungeon. And now I know why this level is called the Wing Dungeon. Ah. I see. So whatever the color of this block is, determines what blocks can be pushed. So whatever the color of the candle is, determines what statues can be pushed. determines what statues can be pushed. So the color of the candle determines what statues can be pushed. Nice. That's why I said that this game is more puzzle. That's why I said this game is more puzzle-oriented compared to Seasons. So much red here. But they're immune if they're the same color. I mean, I'd probably rename this dungeon to being the color dungeon, really. By this point, I'd rename this dungeon to be the color dungeon. Boss key. By this point, I'd rename this dungeon to being the color/train dungeon. Oh sure, jumping is really important. Oh sure, jumping is really important here. But... oh sure, jumping is really important here. But there's more to this. Hang on for a second, I need one more key. It's possible to jump over 2 wide gaps. It's possible to cross over 2 wide gaps, but it's a bit tricky. I mean, the only other place I can check is... yeah, this. We've been here before. The other downstairs. Yep, here it is. Clearly there was something I missed here. And I see exactly what I did. I paid too much attention to the card. I paid so much attention to the card that I missed this bombable wall. I paid so much attention to the card that I missed this bombable wall. And I see what happened. I paid so much attention to the card that I missed this bombable wall. I paid so much attention to the card that I missed this bombable wall. I paid so much attention to the card that I missed this bombable wall. That I missed this destroyable wall. This will be fast-forwarded in post. See, if I went through this before, I would have known in advance to check that, and do this in the correct order. As right now in these early dungeons, backtracking isn't too necessary. Backtracking isn't as necessary. As in these early dungeons, backtracking isn't as necessary. As in these early dungeons, backtracking isn't as necessary. In some of the later dungeons, however... Sorry, I'm more used to the SNES tolerances. We're almost there. This is it. Time for the boss. It's in 2D. Head Twomp. In Awakening, some of the bosses were also in 2D. In Awakening, some of the bosses were also in 2D. Can I jump on him? Nope, bad idea. Bomb time. He threw a bomb at me, so I know it's the right one. We'll get there. Oh, it resets. One day shoes are taking double damage. Because of the ring I have, I take double damage from everything, so this sometimes causes problems. Especially for weaker enemies and falling to pits. Yeah, as was said in the description, it only boosts my sword attack power. In fact, let's do it now. Oh, it never was equipped. I thought it was all this time. I thought when we went to the ring shop it equipped it and we saw it there. Apparently that didn't work. Early gaming. what you think would be automatic isn't actually automatic. Thank you, Fairy. Anyways, we're back here. I just realized that my power ring was never equipped. I thought when I visited the ring shop and the praise didn't got on the list, it equipped it once I put it in the box, but no, you have to go here and equip it specifically. But no, you have to equip it specifically. Anyways, head twomp. Depending on the color of the mask, that determines the attack. Depending on the color of the head, this determines the attack it does. Depending on the color of the mask, this determines the attack it'll do. Too late. Thanks for the heart. You're too kind. Oh, it always has to reach red for this. In order to damage it, I need to make it red. Oh, in order to damage it, I need to make sure its face is red. Oh, in order to damage it, I need to make sure its face is red. Let's do this again. I keep thinking it's a bit more centerized, but not quite. We're back. We're back. As a note, I actually never had the power ring equipped. When I added it to the ring box at the ring shop, I thought it automatically equipped it, but that apparently isn't the case. Anyways, head twomp. Round tree. And thankfully, he drops bombs. Drop the bomb. Purple. Ow. Did it deal damage to him or not? That's my question. Got it. In order to actually damage him, I need to make sure it lands on red. It's green, so it'll be blue instead. It's always one off from the cycle. It's almost always one off from the cycle. If it's green, it'll be blue then, I guess. No, it's green, it matches. If I do it right at the center, it'll match the color. Ouch. Jumping physics. It's only 5 fireballs. There we go, I think. Yes! See, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about earlier about bosses being more puzzle-oriented. See, this is what I was talking about earlier about the bosses being more puzzle-oriented too. See, this is what I was talking about earlier about the bosses. See, this is what I was talking about earlier about the bosses. See, this is what I was talking about earlier about the game being more puzzle-oriented. Bye. About the game being more puzzle-oriented. In the case of bosses of the game being more puzzle-oriented, it applies to bosses too. We got a Christmas tree, or in this case, the ancient wood. Now we just need some Christmas lights. Boy, was this a step up in complexity. Boy, was this a step up in complexity and difficulty. So we need flippers. To get there. Boy, was this a step up in difficulty and complexity. Therefore, we need flippers to reach there. I said at the start of this place that I was surprised how soon we reached here. But now that I think about it, this dungeon only exists in the past. The wing dungeon only exists in the past. So not only do you have to travel from the Yall graveyard. So not only do you have to travel from the Yall graveyard to So not only do you have to travel from the old graveyard to here, to this spot, you also have to travel through time. To travel to this spot, you also have to travel through time. 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 In this sense, it was spaced far enough apart. In this sense, it was spaced far enough apart. It was spaced far enough apart. In this sense, it was spaced far enough apart. Although I still hold my earlier assertion that really this is more of the color and card dungeon. The Rock's Feather plays an important role, but so do those two. However, so do those two. Next time, we'll travel south to the coastline. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Also, by the way, this will be edited down in post, and from here on out, this will be played on Sunday evenings, starting for next week. Thank you for all the help, Paul. I know I made a bunch of silly mistakes here, but that's part of the blind run experience. But this is part of the blind run experience. See you all tonight.